This is the Switchee unit, which is used to control your home's central heating and hot water. By default, the screen will show the target temperature for the property and the current room temperature. To wake the device, tap anywhere on the screen. You are then presented with this main menu. The main controls you will need to use are the plus and minus buttons, which change the temperature of your property. It's best to only change this by 1 or 2 degrees at a time and then give the property time to adjust. The hot water in your property is designed to be left switched on constantly, as this is the most efficient mode of operation. You can tell if the hot water is turned on, as the symbol at the bottom right of the screen will be circled in white. You will also see a red light above the hot water symbol on the Switchee receiver unit in the cupboard containing the hot water tank. By default, the central heating is running constantly at a preset temperature of 18 degrees C, as this is the most efficient way for the air source heat pump to operate. However, it is possible to create a schedule if you want the heating to come on and off at different times of the day. This can be accessed by tapping the Settings symbol, then Programmer, Heating, and Set/Edit Heating Schedule. To add a schedule, tap the day or multiple days first. Then tap On 1, tap the temperature number, and adjust it using the plus and minus buttons. Then tap on the time and adjust this using the plus and minus buttons. This is the target temperature that the property will now aim to reach by the time you have selected on the days that you have selected. Tap Save to save the new schedule. The Off 1 icon is now flashing. Now you set the time when you next want the target temperature to change, and the temperature you want it to change to. Technically, the heating is never being switched on or off at these times. You are simply changing the target temperatures for the system. Tap Save to confirm. Should you wish, you can then add a second schedule for the same day or days. This is why On 2 is now flashing. Repeat the previous steps to add the second schedule, and then tap Save to save any changes you've made. Lastly, tap Back to return to the previous menu. You can view the current schedule by tapping on Settings, Programmer, Heating, and View Heating Schedule, and then tap on the days to view the schedule for that day. You can also completely clear the current schedule by tapping Delete Heating Schedule and then tapping the tick icon. It is also possible to pre-populate the schedules using Switchee's preset heating settings. To access these, tap Settings, Programmer, Heating, Next, and then select one of the options. Tap through the days to make sure you're happy with the schedule, and then tap Apply, and Apply again to confirm you want to overwrite the existing settings. Whilst there is an option to create a schedule for the hot water, this should not be used or adjusted, as the air source heat pump is designed to heat the water continuously. If you are going away on holiday, you can use the holiday mode to drop the heating down to 5 degrees whilst you're away from the property. To enable this mode, tap Settings, Programmer, Holiday Mode, and then, as you're leaving the house, enter the date when you'd like the central heating to turn on again. Bear in mind it might take many hours for the property to heat up, so it might be worth entering the day before you arrive home to ensure the property is up to temperature by the time you get back. Tap Done, and then Confirm to set holiday mode active. If you need to cancel holiday mode, tap the plus or minus temperature buttons and tap Confirm to deactivate holiday mode. If you were to receive any messages from Waverley Borough Council, these can be accessed by tapping the envelope icon at the top right of the main screen. Tap the small left arrow to return to the main menu. Lastly, if you have any questions or require assistance using the Switchee device, tap the question mark symbol on the main screen to find the Switchee contact details.